get cracking.
Suspicious.
Let's give a nice warm welcome to Mr. Brad Nelson.
Alright, should be getting audio now. I think we should be all good. Don't think there should be any echo like there was last time. But yeah, welcome in everybody. If you're joining us here, thanks so much for hopping in. This is going to be a lot of fun, baby. This is something that I've been organizing here for the past like month or so. The first one of these. We're going to be doing more of these. This is the first Chaotic Content Creator Tournament. There were a few scheduling issues and a couple like last minute things where people had to drop out. We originally had 8 people. We're down to 5 now, unfortunately, just because of the way that things ended up turning out. But it should be a lot of fun. Basically, what this is going to be is it's going to be a themed tournament amongst all the different chaotic content creators. So for the tournament today, we have myself, we have Perim's Underworld, Jade Johnny, we got we have Max Lord, we have All Day Chaotic, and we have Taiga. Oh, sorry, I just ate right before this. But those are going to be our 5 competitors. What the tournament theme is it is a DoP Underdogs tournament. So basically my idea for the tournament is to play with the creatures that never really made the cut, right? Like cool looking guys that would see play on the show that just were never really good like in the TCG, right? Like cool looking fellas, like I don't know, like Mish or something, right? Like a really cool looking guy, but not like actually like a good card, right? Like that's the general idea for the tournament, is to play with the lesser played cool looking creatures from DoP. To the degree that people followed the prompt, it's up to you to judge. Not everybody is necessarily doing exactly the same thing. But it was a really fun thing. The general rules of the tournament, I put this in my community post as well, but the general rules of the tournament is DoP and Beyond Rares are the only things that are legal. No ultra rare creatures. You get 1 super rare creature from like a select list of super rares. And then no super or ultra rare battle gear. Everything else is totally fair. It's a singleton format, so you can only play 1 copy of each creature, so it feels more like the show. And yeah, man, it should be a lot of fun. It is going to be me here in the first round. Give me 1 second. I'm going to respond to something on Discord. Sorry. Still trying to figure out exactly how this is all going to be coordinated. Okay. But yeah, this is the deck that we're running with. We are going to be first up here. We're in the first match versus Taiga. We'll take a quick look here at my deck list and his deck list. All the deck lists were made public just to keep things above board, so everybody kind of knows that you know, there's no banned cards in somebody's deck, and we can just kind of spot check to make sure that everything is being done as it's supposed to be being done. So I'm in the first match here. This is the deck that I'm bringing. I wanted to do something like totally off meta. The meta for DoP is just like Underworld. Like play Underworld, play Fire, play Power. That's kind of the meta in DoP, especially in this format where a lot of the more powerful, like higher rarity cards are like off the table. But we decided to do something totally different. So we are running a 4-tribe elementless deck. So no elements. We're playing at least one creature of each tribe, and we're just kind of going for some stat stuff, just general stat stuff. A lot of decks are going to be on like courage or power decks. Dude, I cannot clear my fucking throat. Jesus Christ. Let me take a drink of water. Fuck me. A lot of decks are going to be on courage and power, so we wanted to focus a little bit more on speed here. Takinam Speedy Girl, Shimark's a Speedy Boy. We got a decent amount of speed on Banshore and Scardalis, and then a little bit of extra speed on Zalek, thanks to the Elixir. You know, it's low rarity DoP, so we're not doing anything too crazy. We got Screeth here with the Skeletal Steed, so we can dive some backlines. Takinam, it has never really been an especially good fighter, because despite her art, she does not have fire. And she also has 40 energy, so she's really never seen play. I thought she would be fun to include here as my one super. Shimark is just here for the invisibility, and because he's got pretty decent stats all around, pretty good speed as well, and one Mepetian Music. He has the Ring of Nareen, and she has the Elixir of Tenacity. Scardalis back here with another Ring of Nareen. He's here mostly for the music, but, you know, he's like, he's okay guy. I always liked his art. He's got the 2 spears on there. He's a cool looking guy. And then we got Banshore here. Again, no elements. Just good stats and Recklessness 5, but here for Underworld music. As far as our music goes, we're running 1 Fanfare of Vanishing for a little bit of extra damage, 2 Melody of Malady, 1 Refrain of Denial Overworld, double Song of Symmetry, nice and simple. Locations, again, are nothing crazy. Double Castle Bodran, double Crystal Cave, double Fear Valley, double Wooden Pillar, and double Mepidim Oasis. As far as our attacks, we are running 2 Vaporize, 2 Flash Warp, 2 Power Pulse, 2 Paralyze, double Shadow Strike, double Skeletal Strike, double Velocitrap, double Viper Lash, double Ectospasm, and double Squeeze Play. And that is what we're looking at. We are going to be facing off against Taiga in the first match, and he also is kind of on a speed deck, unfortunately. It's kind of a bad matchup for us, so I was kind of hoping to really be able to like capitalize on being the only one running speed. Aside from Taiga, we really are the only one playing speed. But he is rocking up here with Gespedan with the Elixir of Tenacity, Takinam with the Ring of Nareen, Atacat with the Elixir of Tenacity, Toxis with the Mower Cycle, Solvis with the Magician's Lyre, Nadgerin with the Mower Cycle. And then he's got double Song of Resurgence, 1 Song of Revival, double Minor Flourish, and 1 Song of Treachery. Looking at double Curious City, double Crystal Cave, double Forest, double Stone Pillar, 1 Gigantopolis, 1 Stronghold Mourn, and then he's got double Viper Lash, double Frostblight, double Inferno Gust, 2 Paralyze, 2 Squeeze Play, 2 Flash Kick, 2 Velocitrap, 2 Shriek Shock, 2 Spirit Gust, and 2 Ectospasm to round out the list. So yeah, I mean, his list looks pretty good, right? Like, he is running, like, for his 0 attacks, he's running all the guaranteed damaged ones and only the challenge on Velocitrap, because he's assuming that he will win speed challenges with Gespedan, Takinam, and Atacat, which is a pretty good assumption to make. I don't know how well I'm really going to do in this matchup versus him. I think our deck is probably, like, maybe the least competitive of all the decks that are being brought today. But I think that it is fun. I am playing with some cool guys that I've never put in a deck before, like Banshore and Zalek and Scardalas and Screeth. I mean, like, every one of these guys I've never put in a deck because they don't have any elements, and they usually don't have, like, great energy. Like, 40 to 45 energy is really not anything exceptional unless you're, like, a Muge. So this deck is definitely less than ideal, but I think that we have some plays. With the double Melody of Malady, the double Song of Symmetry, we should be able to make some good swings there. Hopefully the invisibility comes in clutch and we get to do some extra damage. And hopefully the deck is consistent enough in its damage output that we can whittle people down and get the win with the big speed, baby. That's what we're hoping for. But we are up against Taiga here. We got about 5 minutes until the first match is going to start. So the way that it's going to work is we have a bracket, and let me just pull that up real quick. I should be able to show that in screen. So, boop. So this is the bracket. Unfortunately, Who is that chaotic creature had to drop out of the tournament, so Taiga is just going to be losing the bye and hopping right into round 1. So it'll be me and Taiga in round 1, and then game 2 is going to be Perim's Underworld and All Day Chaotic. Game 3 is going to be Max Lord versus whoever wins the second game, and then the finals will be whichever one of me and Taiga wins versus whichever one wins from this bracket, and then we'll go into the final match. And then they will be crowned the winner of the first Chaotic Content Creator Tournament. It will be glorious. But we got a couple minutes here until the tournament starts. I'm trying to think of like strategy, like things to consider in this matchup. I feel like feeling a little bit lucky that the music aren't as scary as they could be. Like, he's got good music, don't get me wrong. Song of Treachery can definitely come in clutch to ensure that you can like win the challenges and get damage in. That honestly is kind of a heads-up play. Double Minor Flourish isn't that scary. Double Song of Resurgence is, I mean, very good. It's like the healing spell in this format. What's up, War, as well? Thanks for tuning in, buddy. I appreciate you being here. But yeah, Song of Resurgence is his best music, I think. Song of Revival could come up. It could matter. I mean, he's got the counters to use it, so we'll have to see what we can do. What I really want to be able to do, I'm really hoping I can go first, so I can dive backline with Screeth. If I can go Screeth into Nadjarin turn 1, I'm going to be feeling so much better about this matchup, because that'll cut off both his Song of Resurgences. This only heals, it does not gain energy, so what I want to do is I want to, like, Fanfare of the Vanishing on Screeth, go into Nadjarin and hopefully just Oko, just do enough damage to the point where we can just kill him in one attack. He won't have a chance to heal. That's what I'm hoping for. We'll see if we can make that happen or not. But we will see. I think that's my best bet here. Gaspadan's not scary, but he does have really good speed, and he's got... Oh, I thought he had to outperform for a second. Yeah, he's not really scary. Atacat is a bit more scary, but yeah, he almost did the same thing. He almost also went no element, but he had to run Toxis. You gotta run Toxis. This guy's a big meta piece here in the Underworld decks in this format specifically. Just having 50 energy, fire, and 2 music counters makes him pretty good. But, yeah, this is the first matchup. I think that overall I feel okay about it. I think that we have a lot more, like, powerful things that we can do with music. There's no counter spells in his deck, so we're going to be able to get all of our healing off. And I think that I'd rather take the, you know, deal 10, heal 10 trade over just like a heal 10, right? So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I think that we have a pretty good chance at taking this first one. And I really would like to. I know Taiga's a good player. I'm not going to rest on my laurels here or get too overconfident, but I feel pretty okay about our chances here. Let me go close my curtains real quick, my drapes, my blinds, whatever the fuck you want to call them. I'm going to close those real quick just because the light's bothering me. Alright, baby. I'm going to make this lobby real quick and invite Taiga in. Let's see. I just, like, cleared all my cookies, so I got to relog back into everything, which is pretty fun. Alright, let's go and create game. I'm not going to click on tournament again because I don't know what that does. Yeah, I mean, normal rules is fine. Let me boop, and then boop. And let me send this over to Taiga. Cool. All right. I just sent over that invite to Taiga. Hopefully he is popping in here soon. And then we can get our game on, man. I would love to win this tournament. I think that would be super dope. It would be very fun to be able to do that. I don't know that I'm going to, honestly. We'll look at other players' decks as we get further into the tournament. We see other matchups and stuff, but I think that some people here really cooked. Some people here really cooked. There's one deck in particular that I feel like I have a really, really low chance of being able to beat. So we'll see what ends up happening there. Okay, shit, we're in the game. Wow, what a terrible opener. That's really bad. And he's up first. That's tragic. He's probably going after Screeth here. Yeah, I don't think there's a way that Screeth wins this. I don't know, maybe. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, nothing to do about that. Where are we going, Taiga? Where are we going? He's thinking about where he wants to go. What is his best attack? I mean, I feel like it's Adacat into Screeth, but maybe not? I don't know. We'll have to see what he does. Kiru City, I mean, he's going to want to go in with either Gespadan or Adacat. I would think it's Adacat. 70E, yeah, that's what I figured. That's what I figured, and that's okay, I guess. He does win initiative here. Yeah, this looks bad for us, man. He's going to win all these speed challenges so easy, too. Our speed is so low. Kind of worst case scenario there, honestly. But that's kind of how it was going to shake out. Either I go first and I get to kill Nadjarin, or he goes first and nothing good happens. Curiosity is interesting that it gives the energy gain to all Overworlders, whether they're in combat or not. Velocitrap, yeah, it's free damage, sure. For sure. Nothing to do about that. Yeah, we only really beat him in Courage. He's thinking if he wants to do more here. Yeah, no, that's not bad. I guess we might as well commit here. Why not? I normally would like to test the waters a little bit more, but I think that taking out Adacat here is going to be really important. Now, if he gets a paralyze, then we're probably in pretty deep trouble. Because that, I mean, it's good that we drew Skeletal Strike. That was our best possible draw there, I think. But it's also like, I don't think we're going to be doing that amount of damage every turn. I'm just hoping that he bricked as much as we did. The thing about these decks is there's a lot of zero cost attacks in them. Like, a lot. So, because you have to run like 3 costs. Like Viper Lash, or yeah, there's the Paralyze. Fuck, that sucks. Yeah, nothing to do about that. I was afraid of that, but I guess that is what it is. We'll just keep going for damage here. We'll get him a little bit lower. We have plenty of healing we can still do. Of course, he also does. He does have the double resurgence. Of course, we can negate his first resurgence, so that will help. Because if we can force both of those out here in this first fight, even if Screeth goes down, that'll still feel like a win. Flash kick's fine. No big deal there. Yeah, I'd be feeling a lot better if you didn't have that free 10 energy from Kiru City. That is kind of a rough one. Ooh, Viper Lash really good there. I think we're gonna Evaporize before things get too scary. I want to stay at a healthy level here. Vaporize honestly really not a bad card. Pretty decent zero cost there. Okay, we're looking a little bit better. Viper Lash in hand helps. He's already down 1 Paralyze, 1 Velocitrap. Okay, he's got a Viper Lash of his own. Alright, glad we did that. That's okay. We can take a little bit of damage there. I guess we have to Viper Lash here. And we're getting to a point where we can maybe just kill. Alright. Let's see. The only problem is we don't have any good attacks in hand. That's pretty decent. That's 15 damage. I mean, that would be enough. Alright, we gotta start doing stuff. Yeah. Okay, so let's be very careful. Target engaged creature gains 10. We want to gain 10. And we want you to take 10. Go for a little Song of Symmetry. This will keep us alive. But not by very much. He's thinking about it. I'm kind of hoping... Okay, no... Okay, that's actually ideal. That is actually ideal. Yeah. Let's do it. Okay, we're at 10. He's at 15. That's good for us. That's quite good for us. That puts him in kill range. Because now if he tries to heal, we can, like, Symmetry and Malady to kill in response to the Resurgence. Perfect. That's more than ideal. Go Shadow Strike. Are we responding to this? He's thinking about it. I feel like he kind of has to respond to this here. Maybe not. I think he does have Song of Revival too, though. So maybe not. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. So gain and deal. We'll just cast this Otaki now. This puts him in a spot where he has to Resurgence. Yeah. And then we go for the Refrain of Denial. Get that last Resurgence out of him. Unless he decides not to overcommit, which, I mean, either way is fine. But I would like it if he overcommitted. Minor Flourish. Okay. Yeah, we don't want to commit any more than that. That's fine. That should end up with him having, like, what? Like, 10 energy left? There's a good chance we die here. Oh, I forgot that healed us. Okay. Still a good chance we die here, but we'll see. I mean, worst case scenario, we can Symmetry if we have to. I would just prefer not to, like, use all of our resources on this first fight. Oh, there's the Paralyze. That's the one thing I didn't want you to have. Honestly, dude, I think we do it. I think we have to do it. Atticat's too good. It's his, like, best frontliner. I don't want him to keep that. If he's going to, I want him to have to pay for it. Use that second Resurgence. Screeth is, like, not our most important guy at all. But I am going to make him work for it if he wants to take Screeth out. I guess he could Minor Flourish here again as well. But as long as we're getting healing out of him, I feel like that's okay. We are also blowing our load really quick here. Yeah, there's a second Resurgence. That's honestly, that's ideal. I'm okay with that. Totally fine. Paralyze is good, but it's not going to do shit here. Yeah, And the other problem is we just don't win speed checks against him ever. Yeah, I guess... Do we just burn this just to get rid of it? I think we might. Yeah, we'll just stack our hand a little bit. I'm okay with losing Screeth here. We got both Resurgences out of him. I'm happy. We'll do a little bit of hand stacking. Sure. That's okay. The 10 energy from Kiru City, man, it made a big difference. So Fear Valley, good. Very interesting here. I think... Let me think about this. We have strike 10. 10 less energy is pretty big. So to get that, we have to go into Gaspadan. And I think we do just want to Fanfare of the Vanishing on Shimark. We'll just do one of those. We'll try and just assassinate Gaspadan here. You're fast, buddy, but not fast enough. That's pretty good. So we have strike 25 now. Anything should do it here. Let's just go for the power pulse. That should be 35 damage if my maths are mathing. Yep. There we go, man. That's the Mepedian way, baby. That's the Mepedian way. Yeah, we'll move you up there. Oh, no. Don't want to do that. But I would like to move one more creature, if you don't mind. I'd like to move you up there. And... kind of don't want my bug boy to die yet, man. Let's just move my bug boy down. Okay, I think that looks good to me. Fear Valley came in the clutch, dude. That was big. Sneaky Lizard Power is right. Sneaky Lizard Power is right. That is... ah, chef's kiss. That's exactly what a Mepedian player loves to see, man. Just the insta-kill. Crystal K is going to be rough. Okay, at least Gaspadan is dead for that. But, yeah, that will suck a little bit if he goes into Takinam here. Or Banshore even, honestly. I think he has to go for Takinam or else we take out Solvis next turn. But we will see. We will see. Yeah, I am glad that Taiga also brought a speed deck. I thought that I was going to be like the only one on speed. Okay, that came out wrong. The only one playing a speed strategy. Yeah, he went to Takinam. I figured as much. I wonder how Crystal Cave works here, since we both have the same speed. Actually, I have Marks of Elixir. Nice. Alright, we'll take that. I don't know, man. Shit. We'll do what we can do. That's actually really nice. I'm super glad you did that. That's going to make it way easier to take out Taki. Spirit Gust? Yeah, I mean, if you're going to fade an attack like that. I get it. We'll just go for another Skeletal Strike. Love Skeletal Strike, man. Okay, we're looking pretty good here, actually. Squeeze Play's good. Okay, he might just be stacking. He might just be going in here to set up for Atacat. Atacat is the guy that I was most afraid of coming in here. He's still the guy that I'm most afraid of. 60 energy is nothing to sneeze at here. If we can win this, that would be pretty massive, though, honestly. Because that's going to make our next combat so much nicer. And we'll just go Ectospasm. Do a little bit of damage. Now, the only bad thing here is that we are pretty much fully out of resources, and he does still have Music up. The Frostbite's really good. Honestly, the Frostbite's really good. Yeah, we are not drawing our good attacks here. We did okay damage here at the start, but if he has another Frostbite or something like that, we're going to be in danger. And we have no responses to take. We could always Takinam ability to heal if we need to, but it feels a little bit wasteful. He's squeeze playing, man. That's a pretty good one to be seeing. I'd like to see some of those. Just not quite enough. These are all going to deal 0. Fuck, that sucks, actually. I guess we Flash Warp. I kind of wish I had that stat lowering music that he did. Not that we could even use it right now, but could be nice. Okay, he's got all the 1 cost, 5 damage attacks. He's stacking everything here, man. He's getting stacked. What's going on with this guy? Alright, there's a squeeze play of our own. We will take that. It's very unfortunate that he's got to do as much stacking as he's been able to. I would like to do a little bit of stacking, too. We just need 1 good attack. The problem is when all of our stats are pretty much the same. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, if we can last 1 turn. He has, what, 1 minor flourish left? Okay, Ectospasm's fine. Go Viper Lash. Are you going to give it to me, or are you going to... Yeah, Flourish. That's fine. That's fine. That's the last heal out of him. He's all out of heals now. We are like 1 Viper Lash away from being taken down. I don't think that I'll sacrifice Banshore to keep Takidam. I'd really like to, but I don't think I'm going to. He's also out of gas. We just need any 10 damage attack. That's not quite it, but it's close. This is coming down to the wire. I don't know if he... I'd like to keep Paralyzed. I don't know if he is just, like, saving his best cards for the next battle or what. But hopefully... there's the Viper Lash. Okay. Do I trade Banshore for Takinam here? I don't think that I do. I think Banshore might be my best bet at beating Atacat. So I think I'm fine with this. It's very unfortunate, but I think that that's just what we're going to have to do. Especially because Banshore's got a Magician's Lyre on it, so that's my last access to Music here on this guy. I don't really want to give up both of those. I would have loved to win that Takinam fight, but just not the way it panned out. But the upside is we should be able to take Toxus out really easy here. What are we going to get? I wouldn't mind another Crystal Cave, actually. I like the Crystal Cave quite a bit that time. I'm running those, too. Give me one of those. I'll use that to go right into Toxus. Easy. Oh. Or you can make it easy and let me kill Atacat. I wouldn't mind that, either. Give me another Fear Valley, dude. Okay, solve this up. You're taking my Toxus away, dude? Come on, I want to kill that guy. Oh, well, that's pretty good. I mean, would have loved to kill Toxus, but I guess we'll go after Solvis. This works just as well, I suppose. Look at that damage, baby. Mepetian's OP. Mepetian's best tribe. Come on. You can't argue with that damage. Who's out here saying Mepetians aren't the best in the game, dude? Come on. Yeah, I guess we'll just do it. Maybe I should have used the paralyze there, actually. Shit. Oops. Yeah, for sure. Makes sense. Okay. Who'd you put the music on? Oh, I guess he probably thought the burst would work in a different way there than it did. It's a little bit unfortunate. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. That's fine. I think we will move Banshore up. And let's take Scarless back a little bit. Feel good about that. Stone Pillar. Yep. Who will you attack? Zalek, maybe? Hopefully Zalek? Zalek can at least, like, last a long time. You'll have, like, essentially 85 energy. So hopefully we could outlast Atacat there. Really shouldn't have got rid of Power Paul. Should have got rid of Paralyze in that last fight. Oh, Wars, yeah. I mean, Shimark. I think that Taiga has realized how scary Shimark is. He is nothing to fuck with here. He's a pretty cool guy. Regrettably, I do think he probably loses to Taki. I'll go Flash Warp. We'll still deal 10 damage with this, so that's not bad. I'm kind of fine just hand sculpting here, though. I don't know that we really get to win against Takinam. Maybe. We gotta draw better attacks than what we have right now. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. He does get free music here thanks to Stone Pillar, so I guess it was smart of him not to go into Banshore. Not that it really would have mattered, but he does have the speed up on us, which is unfortunate. We don't win any stat checks or any challenges here. Takinam just kind of has better stats than us in everything. So we're just going to hand sculpt. Do a little bit of hand sculpting. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing against the rules. Just get all these fucking Velocitraps out of my hand. I don't want to draw these when I actually need good attacks. Looks like he's also sculpting. It's fair enough. Can't blame you. Okay. Maybe we start committing at this point. Yeah, we just don't fucking win any of these. I guess we keep the Flash Warps because we can't actually use those against Atacat. Let's go from their Paralyzed. We'll commit. We'll commit. We'll stop sculpting. We'll commit. We'll see if we can take him out here. We just need like a Viper Lash and any 0 cost. Yeah, it's unfortunate. You do get that. Okay, that's good. And then we just need any 0 cost attack that deals 5 damage. There is a world where he sacrifices Toxis to keep Taki. I don't think it's likely, but it could happen. Also, a Paralyzed kills us here. There's a good chance he has one of those. Frostblight is not quite paralyzed, but it's pretty close. We live. Give me anything that deals damage, please. Please, please, please. Ugh, that feels like such a waste. I think we still do it. Yeah. Sure. That's not bad. It comes back with music counters too, huh? Yeah, I forgot you had that Song of Revival. I guess that makes sense as to why you were holding that. I cannot cast this as much as I would like to. That's fine. I mean, I guess it makes him use his resources. He wins this one, but he did use his Song of Revival and his Taki sack. Getting Solvis back is like a little bit annoying. It can provide some more burn for him, I guess. But that's fine. I kind of wish I hadn't committed, but it kind of had to happen. That was going to happen one way or another. Flash Kick will do it. Unfortunate. That's okay. That's all right. Oh, Mepedians are stronger, dude. Strike is an OP ability. Strike is crazy. Alright. We're in a bit of a sticky wicket here. Okay, why are you taking Atacat away, dude? I might have wanted to fight him, actually. I don't really win against Takinom, I don't think. I don't like this. He's got the tempo on me here. Okay. Zalek is going to go up here. We have the Crystal Cave. Well, we're not winning those. Yeah, we're not winning the Crystal Cave off here, unfortunately. Yeah, I think I just want to go here. This kind of sucks, because we don't have any good attacks. Yeah, he's got this one. We might actually be out here round one. I thought there was a good chance we might be. I think the deck is cool and it's fun, but yeah, I think the Tygus deck just looks better. We'll see what we can do, though. We're not giving up until it's over. Really unfortunate we had to pass there, though. Okay, that's perfect. I mean, I don't think I necessarily win against Takinom, but I will just go ahead and sack this Magician's Lyre off. Yeah, I mean, we win in courage checks, at least. Beat you in courage and wisdom, so that's something, I guess. I don't know, give me like 2 skeletal strikes in a row, I'll be happy. I guess Ectospasm's the next best thing. Now, the only obvious problem here is that we have Recklessness. And we have worse speed. Would love to save this for Atacat. Unfortunately, I just don't think I'm in a position where I can. At least we have Music now, though. Yeah, there's the Treachery. I mean, that's fine. Yeah, less than ideal, but it's okay, I guess. Yeah, Velocitrap does big numbers. We're looking pretty bad here, dude. We're looking really bad here, actually. Fuck. We don't even win courage checks anymore. Shit, dude. I think we might be dead. I think he might have us dead to rights here. Ugh. Yeah. The Recklessness 5 is hurting us a lot, honestly. This is 5 per lash. Fuck. I think that's it, man. We're going to play it out, but I think he's got us here. Ugh, where was that? Back when we could win those checks. Oh, no. Ugh, I guess we just get the worst attacks out of our hand. Damn, dude. Atacat and Takinom. Way too good. Way too good on Fortnite, dude. Yeah. Oh, Salvus did not come back with music counters. That's interesting. I don't know why I thought he would. Zalek has no good stats. Castle Bodran is kind of interesting. I don't want him to do that. Oh, no, because if we do that, he gets back Resurgence. Oh, man. I think that he might have me here. Are there any plays that I can make from this position? We're going to lose initiative no matter who we attack with. And then he gets back a Song of Resurgence. He can still cast it with Nadgerin. I think we give it to him. GG's, man. GG's. Dang. All right. We couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. That's all right, man. Hey, I'll give it up to Taiga, man. It's a pretty sweet deck. I like it. I like it. All right. That is the first game. He's got me there. He's got me there. So that's too bad, but that's okay. That's okay. So the next match is going to be Perim's Underworld. Do I still have my bracket open? Yeah. Next matchup's going to be Perim's Underworld versus All Day Chaotic. This is going to be a pretty big one, honestly. Going to be a big one. I am excited for their game. All right, let me see. How do you spectate on Rico? I don't know that I ever have tried to before. How do you do it? I don't actually know. We have a create game. I don't want to create game actually. How do we do? I actually don't know. Wait. Yeah, it was a good game. It was a good game. What's up, Chaotic Chemistry? How you doing, man? Do you guys know how to spectate? I feel like I should know how active games. Okay, cool. So we'll see when somebody pops up here. But yeah, those are some good ones, man. As far as the next round matchups, let's take a look at their decks. I'm doing good, Chaotic Chemistry, dude. I'm super happy to be here playing some Chaotic with my buddies, dude. So it's a good day for sure. Let's take a look at the two decks. So first up, this is Perim's Underworld's deck. Of course, he is playing Underworlders. He is kind of doing the Dawn of Perim thing, right? He's got power, he's got fire, he's doing the underworld thing. Nothing too crazy here. Cougar with Elixir Tenacity. We got Dardamus with the Skeletal Steed. Pythion's here with the Magician's Lyre. Zor with the Pyroblaster. Borth Majar with the Pyroblaster. Toxus with the Magician's Lyre. Give me one sec. Yeah, as far as his music goes, one song of Revival, double Refrain Denial, Overworld, double Song of Fury, one song of True Sight. And then, we got double Castle Bodran, double Plunge Pool, double Underworld City, double Coliseum, double Lava Pond. The attacks are pretty much what you would expect. The power and fire stuff, it's all there. But that is Perim Underworld deck, and then All Day Chaotic has a pretty powerful looking brew here. Honestly, he's one of the guys I was most scared of here in the tournament. I'm out of the running now, so now I can just enjoy the games. But he's got a pretty sweet looking deck here. Dardamus up front with the Vile Driver, Grook with the Elixir, Cougar with the Vile Driver, Ulbaquoon with Pyroblaster, Hoda with the Elixir Tenacity, Yakus with the Pyroblaster. Double Song of Resurgence, double Refrain Denial, Overworld, Underworld, double Melody of Mirage. His music pool looks crazy, honestly. Double Underworld City, double Underworld Coliseum, double Lava Pond, double Plunge Pool, double Glacier Plains. It's the Underworld guys, and these guys are really just here for their music, but they do a pretty good job at providing their music. His attack deck is going to be pretty much all the same stuff. Fire, power, you know how it goes. But yeah, that is the matchup we're looking at next. I'm definitely excited to see how that one ends up turning out. Let's see. Really enjoying videos reacting to Chaotic episodes. Really fun. I'm excited to react to Tom's match against Crowlin. Yeah, dude. Hey, thanks for tuning in. I've been having a lot of fun recording those Chaotic Chemistry. I loved the show so much back when I was a kid, and it's just been so long since I watched it. And I was, I'm hanging out with other Chaotic content creators now. And, we'll be talking about episodes or something, and I just feel like I don't have anything to contribute. So I definitely have been enjoying rewatching the show so much. It's one of the things I look forward to most every week is rewatching new episodes. Yeah, dude, I'm looking forward to the Chaotic relaunch too, man. I think that this just feels like the year. I don't know, man. Like, I have been waiting for a Chaotic relaunch since the game, went away. Since, the original 4Kids litigation, the lawsuit and all that stuff. Since all of that, I've just been like waiting and waiting for a relaunch. And I think that this feels like this might be it, man. This feels like this might be the year. I don't know. I can just feel it in the air. It just feels good. It feels right. Do you think they purposely made creatures like that so you couldn't have a full army of 6 Mujic? I think that that's definitely like a balancing factor, right? Is like when you're balancing cards, like if every creature just had even one Mujic, right? Because in an army of 6, each creature just needs one Mujic, and you can have 6 full Mujic like super easily without having to think about it. I think that having those trade-offs for like more powerful creatures in combat, like maybe don't have Mujic, and less powerful creatures in combat do have like 1 or 2 Mujic. I think that that is like it's a dial you can turn to like balance cards, right? So I think that is very intentional. The show is good. The show is so good. That's the thing. Is like, and I think that's an interesting thing. Like in revisiting like old things that I liked as a kid, is seeing whether they hold up or not. Right? Because not everything does hold up. So, some things you have super fond memories of them from your childhood, and you're like, man, I remember this being awesome. And you go back and rewatch as an adult, and you're like, eh, not that good. But the Chaotic TV show is legitimately really good. Like I think that there's a very broad appeal there for all ages. Like as an adult, um, I've seen all of it before, but I don't remember any of it really. So it feels like I'm watching it fresh for the first time, and it is very much a watchable, fun, enjoyable, complex show. I've been enjoying it a hell of a lot. All right, waiting for this next match to come up. I've never tried to spectate before, so I'm assuming these are the only 2 games. I don't know. Let's try clicking on one of them. Oh, we got some more DOP going on here, man. Let's go. All right, hell yeah. Overworld versus Underworld, double Zalic. Yo, these guys are based, actually. Hell yeah. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, looks like we got here just in time for the first round of combat. Dardamus versus Ublakun. That makes sense that he would do that. Johnny was most scared about getting his attacks faded by that Impedian Music. I mean, yeah, he's in a pretty good spot here. Being able to dive the back row is pretty strong. I mean, he's going to have to use these. This is a really good move by Johnny, honestly. This is a really good move to attack this guy first, because it kind of... Oh. Oh. Okay. He just gave him up like that. I didn't think he was just going to give him up like that. You might as well have used the music, man. Why not? Okay. Johnny's deck, I think, is a lot more... It's a lot less fragile, because All Day Chaotic, his 3 back row are not fighters. They are here strictly for the music, and these 3 are his frontliners. But I'm assuming he was not expecting a skeletal steed to trample on into his back row. Got to find the right middle ground between strong fighters and music users. Otherwise, later sets kind of blur the lines between the two. That is very true, Wars. And it's kind of a difficult thing, right? Because like I think that in the early sets they did do a very good job of like either you are more of a combat creature or you're more of a mute, right? And then as um, the game went on, you need to have chase cards. You need to, be increasing power level. Like power creep is inevitable in a trading card game. And so we did see more of those like fighters, like more of those combat creatures end up getting more and more music. Okay, Grook into Dardamus is smart. That is his best chance here. Wow, Dardamus got hit fucking hard. What did power pulse? Yeah, I mean Grook has the power, dude. He is the powerful man. Yeah, Johnny's just burning the Incineries here. He's already given up on this fight. That makes sense. I think that Grook is in a pretty good spot here to win it. I love Grook. Grook is one of my all-time favorite Underworlders. I remember him from the starter deck, and I love him, and he's my friend. Interesting. Why are we Song of Fury here if you're getting rid of your fire? I mean, I'll stick with you, Captain. I'll see what Perim's Underworld's cooking. Oh, double Song of Fury. Okay, so he's looking to do 40 damage with this. Maybe he's got Viper Lash in hand. Yeah, there's the Refrain Denial. That's pretty good. That will thwart your plan, my friend. I don't think he needs to use 2 of those here. I think he just needs to use 1. But Johnny overcommitting might be enough to bait. It's not enough to bait. The baitment did not work. He's still got 30E. I think Grook still cleans this up pretty handily, but we'll see. Cougar is down at battle gear. Why is that? Oh, Coil Crush. This is destroy target. Equipped to opposing creature. Yeah, that's pretty good. I didn't realize Coil Crush was target. That's pretty strong. Hope they'll be able to restore the vibe the old show had, because one of the things I found failed attempt in reboots and remakes is to have in common is that they have quite a different vibe from the past. I fully agree with that. Yeah, I fully agree with that. I think that whether it is like the original seasons of the show or like the new, like more like anime, like animation style or whatever, I think that the vibe at least was consistent, like the tone was consistent. And I think that'll be a very important thing to maintain if they are going to relaunch. Because like something that they have to be considering, and I hope they are anyway, is that a core part of the audience at relaunch is going to be like late 20s, early 30s, right? Like that, like the people that were fans of the property back in the day and are still fans and are going to be the main fan base that they have like on relaunch are all like, millennials, right? So I can only imagine that if they do relaunch the show that they would keep more of a mature tone, maybe even more of a mature tone than like the original show had. I mean, obviously it's still a cartoon, you want to have some laughs, you want to have some comedy, you want to keep an amount of things lighthearted, but I would hope that they do that in a relaunch. I feel like they kind of have to, right? All right, All Day Chaotic filling the hole in here, protecting his back row as much as he can. We're probably seeing a Perithion attack into Dardamus next turn, I would guess, or maybe Cougar into Cougar, since he's down to battle gear. Let's see where we're going. Let's see where we're going. I do love that Grook is getting some time to shine here, man. He's a guy that you never see played. Watch the new version of the show be told less based entirely from Clay's viewpoint. Dude, honestly, I'm kind of down for that. That'd be fun. I hope that the new show, if it's from Clay's perspective, it's got to have like that trope at the beginning where he's like falling off a mountain or something and it freeze frame record scratch. You're probably wondering how I got here, or I can't do a Clay voice. That is like it rewinds or whatever. I would love that. Yeah, that would be super interesting to see. Actually, would be like a show from the perspective of like the villains in the original, like Clay and Christella, right? Like we see them as villains because like from the viewpoint that we're watching the show, they are like antagonistic to our protagonists. But I think it would be very interesting to see them as the protagonists. Like, why are they the way they are, right? Like, what's going on at home type thing. Hey, that did some damage. Holy shit. What did we do there? That's just ectospasm? I am confusion. How did that do so much? Huh? Oh, Underworld Coliseum. Let's just give some strike. I forgot about that. Ooh, Power Pulse gonna hurt. You don't win the challenge. But that'll still deal some damage. Dardamus is kind of showing up, man. The Vile Driver. It's no joke. Vile Driver's no joke. Ooh, yeah, that's code. Wow. Johnny's getting stomped here, man. We haven't even seen a Song of Resurgence yet, and we still have another Refrain of Denial. Underworld City? Yeah? I just hope Sarah gets the Battleborn and other players get drone matches. I totally agree. I totally agree. Wait. Opening is just a horrible quality JPEG of Clay T posing, just spinning around, asserting dominance on everybody. Actually, that would fucking rock. I don't know. I don't know if you guys have seen that show Peacemaker. It's in like the I think it's in like what, DC universe? Question mark. I think, yeah, DC universe. But the openings to that show are so fun, where it's just like the characters just like doing a dance, like just doing like this big dance sequence. If you haven't seen those openings, you gotta watch them, man. They're so much fun. Cougar v Cougar in the Underworld City. Kind of expected that. But you gotta check them out. Those are super fun. I would love something like that, but it's just Clay like dancing to some like 80s synthwave song or something. I don't know. That would rock. Yeah, man. I hope that in the reboot we do see more Sarah. I love Sarah. I think that she is like such a. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. I think she is such a great example of like a well written, strong female character for like a children's show, where she has full agency. She is like competent. She knows what she's doing. She is like a lot of the time she is the more mature one, looking at all the immature like boys doing like their dumb little things and getting into their hijinks and arguments and whatever. I love Sarah. I think she's very funny, and I would love to see her get some more screen time. And I'm sure that if we do a reboot, it might even be like a time skip ish type thing, or maybe it's like a year or two in the future or something, and they're all like more experienced chaotic players, you know, and like all of the main core cast are like getting drone matches, and like maybe like Kaz or Peyton or somebody already has won a drone match like in the past or something. Like that would be cool. You ever wonder if there was a match where two players fight as if the same creatures and the audience doesn't know who to root for? Um, there was kind of a similar thing to that, right? Where like in the Battle Drum of the Sexes episode, where right up until the very end of the episode, you had assumed that Peyton was playing as all the male creatures and Christella was playing as all the females, but it was actually the other way around. That's kind of similar, but yeah, you're right. That would be an interesting thing, if it was just a full mirror match. Flame Orb. Okay. All Day Chaotic is really trying to get in there. I mean, he still has double Song of Resurgence. He hasn't cast one yet. You gotta cast one here, man. You can't let that go through. Or you just let it go through. What are you saving him for? Okay, the show is quite mature for my taste from the start. We got wars, racism, loss with all the 80% seriousness. Yeah, you're right. It doesn't need to be more mature or serious. I think you're totally right. I think that they could do that if they wanted to take it that direction, right? Like there are a lot more like adult cartoons coming out that are more like serious in their tone and that cover more mature content. Like even like goofier shows like the Mighty Nine, or like what is it called, Vox Machina, you know, the Critical Role like cartoons that have come out recently, like they can be silly and they can be goofy and funny, but they also do cover like more serious like mature content and like can show more graphic violence and stuff like that. I think there's a market for that. I definitely think there's a market for that. I think there's a lot of people like, you know, millennials specifically, but even some like, you know, older Gen Z adults, um, that like that kind of content. I do agree that there's too many adult cartoons, depending on the specific type of adult cartoon, right? Like there's some that I think are fantastic and are great, and I would love to see more things like BoJack Horseman, for instance, or like Regular Show. I think is fucking great. But there's some stuff that really sucks, and I wish there was less of it. Stuff like, I don't know, like Brickleberry or Paradise PD, or just like garbage, like low hanging fruit shows like that are there just like because they want to curse and like make sex jokes. Like I think those suck. But okay, Elixir going down. It's pretty dead heat here. The Coil Crush has proven itself to be very powerful. We did have Discord Disarming banned in this format because, hey, getting rid of your opponent's battle gear is pretty good. But of course, Johnny's here on the Coil Crush. Ash Torrent's gonna hurt. Looking at a hot 15 there. Okay. Grook is up. Another power pulse from Cougar. Grook's still up 5E here. Torrent of Flame, that's going to do some damage. We're getting into Viper Lash range here. That's true, but yeah, those adult shows are just lame. Puppet rig shows are cheesy gimmicks. No, I fully agree. I think that there's plenty of, like, very tasteful and intelligent, like, you know, animated shows that are, you know, have more adult subject matter, but those, like, really, like, just crass and, like, low IQ, like, low-hanging fruit, like, animated shows, I have no respect for those at all. Oh, it was Cougar doing the Flame Orb. Okay. Alright, Grook is going to need something big here. Another Ash Torrent does it, a Viper Lash does it, Power Pulse does it. Steam Rage is not going to do it. I'm actually surprised he's on... I guess he's running Vile Driver. It makes sense. Okay, 10 to 10. Still 2 Song of Resurgence. We haven't seen one come out of him yet. Johnny's still got all of his music left, too. Incineries for the game. You have to Resurgence that. You have to Resurgence that. I mean, that's going to get the negate. Okay, there's the Resurgence. He'll survive there. Okay. I mean, you gotta keep Grook. Grook is like your best fighter. He's the only one that wins power challenges. I don't know what else Johnny could do in response to this. I guess he did get back one of the Furies with Bodhrins. That does give him more options. But he's pretty much out of music at this point. What are we doing here, boys? A lot of thinking happening on this burst, which I get it. I mean, this is going to decide who wins and who loses this fight. Did you ever see the show called Para Not Normal? I actually have not seen it. Yeah, there's the Ash Torrent. I have not seen it. It's good. I'll check it out. I mean, I like adult animated shows. Look at that. Grook is the fucking king. I love this guy. Look at those muscles. Yeah, I love like good adult animated shows. Like I'm a big fan of animation, big fan of anime in general or digital animation, whatever. Like shows like The Amazing Digital Circus, I have been enjoying a hell of a lot. Like independent, like adult animation like that. Chef's kiss, love it, all about it. I'll check that out though if that's good. I'm always looking for new shows to watch. Okay, Zor coming up. I'm sure we're gonna see Borth Majar moving up too. Borth Majar moving down. Okay, interesting. Johnny is just really playing scared here. All Day Chaotic has to try and cut Zor off from taking out Hoda. If he can. Ooh, that wasn't a good move. I would have moved Dardamus down there. Give it more of a PG-13 rating. Okay, I'll check it out. Wow, he's really playing scared. What are you so afraid of? Oh, he's trying to get the free battle on the backline. What a bitch. Okay. Scaredy cat. That's so weak, dude. That's so weak. Yeah, what a... Alright, I mean, yeah, he gets the free win here. He does get the free win here. I don't like that. Yeah, it's a strat. Yeah, it's something you can do. I don't think there's any pride in a move like that. I think that's pretty weak sauce, dog. Love you, buddy, but yeah, that sucks. That's just not that's not cool or interesting. Yeah. Yeah, kind of a D move, especially in like a for fun tournament. Like, whatever, whatever. That's fine. That's all right. It's allowed. There's no rule against it, but for shame. Did he not pop a battle gear there, or is it just not resolved yet? Yeah. Didn't love that. This was such a good game. I was really enjoying watching this game until that happened. That was like pretty weak. But whatever, man. I just want to see Crook get in there and beat some more face now, man. He deserves it. Song of Revival. There it is. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're allowed to do that, I suppose. I guess it's technically allowed. Okay. Yakus with fire? This has never happened before. Um, Yakus stats are looking pretty good, man. He's looking pretty nice. Um, yeah, I don't think there's any way Yakus wins this. I mean, I'm hoping he does, but I don't think he will. I'm not going to say that what Johnny did was incorrect, because I do think that it was the correct move to win from the position he was in. I just don't think it's honorable. Yakus is almost as strong as Maxor, so I mean, I will give him that. Oh, Cougar might die here, actually. Yakus might win this. All of that, and Yakus might still win. That's hilarious. Okay, let's see it. I'm really hoping to see that, honestly. It does still get the resurgence out of him no matter what, but I would love Yakus to win here. He's almost as strong as Maxor. Does it say that in his flavor text? No, it doesn't. Forget. I think was it Tom or Sarah who said that? Yeah, Yakus MVP, dude. Absolutely. Who needs a retrain? Look at the king. Look at the king. Hell yeah, dude. That's hilarious. That's too funny, dude. uh, that's too funny. I cannot believe Yakus won there. That's awesome. All right, let's see the Grook stomp. Show me the Grook stomp, dude. That's all I want to see. Even with the intimidate power, who cares, dude? Grook is still too strong. He's the strongest boy. Ooh, that's some damage, baby. That's my Grook, man. I love Grook so much. He's the best. That's not going to be hitting quite as hard, man. Alright, what are we hoping for here? Honestly, I'd like another Ash Torrent. This feels like the time Tom tried to scan him. Yeah, it certainly does. Whoa, what was that? Flame Orb? What was that? It must have been a Flame Orb. It doesn't show you the order that things like were played. That's a little bit annoying. Dude, Grook is the man. He is single-handedly carrying. This is like actually crazy how much work Grook is doing here. I mean, he's my GOAT. He's always been my GOAT. I love Grook. You're just not beating this power stat. There's just no world where you're beating him in power. He punches hard. Grook smash. Yeah, I love him. I'm in love with him. Zor, I think, also probably going to go the way of the Dodo here. Not even sacking off the Pyroblaster. I will give it to Johnny. He tried every dirty trick in the book, but all that chaotic, man. He showed up with the Underworld starter deck frontline, and they're not fucking around. It's fine now that no one has any responses left. Like I have to like really be paying super close attention to see what attacks are even played because they just like auto resolve. Let's see if they can at least beat Dardamus. I don't know if Johnny can beat Dardamus, dude. He's already down to 20 energy, 10 energy now. I think Dardamus has this one too, man. I think he's dead to rights. I think Grook beats Toxus every day of the week. Yeah, Dardamus wins. Wow. Let's see. Does Johnny play it out or does he just give it here? Oh, he's running again? Oh my god, dude. Are you kidding me? Don't let him get away with this again. You gotta move Grook here, move Dardamus here, box him in, take him out. Don't let him play this bitch game again. I'll take Chaotic Box Yakus to the front line and beats Toxus. I'd love to see it, dude. I would love to see it. I think, unfortunately, that was a one trick because he does not have another Pyroblaster. I don't think Yakus is doing anything without fire. Ah, bad move, man. Bad move. Now he just gets to, for free, just walk back. I've played against Johnny enough times to know you gotta box this guy in. Let's see if he does it. Or if he runs. Don't run. Be a man. There you go. That's the Underworld way. That's the way you do it, man. Might makes right. Solve things with your fists. Did you win initiative? How'd you win initiative? Oh, whoa, okay. Holy shit. Okay, that one went quick. Okay, he didn't win initiative. It's just, wow. GG's, GG's, dude. Wow, good game. Really good game. Okay, hell yeah, dude. Crook my goat, man. That was so good. That was crazy. Uh, okay, that was awesome. So the next matchup is Max Lord versus All Day Chaotic. That was awesome. That was a really fun match. I blinked and Toxins exploded into Grook's sneeze. Yeah, I think that's about right. I think that All Day Chaotic got a scan of him when he was sick. So he's got the most OP attack in the attack pool right now. Dude, big sneeze, dude. Uh, yeah, that was nuts. That was nutty. We are just going to hang out and wait. The next matchup, let's take a look at the deck list for the next matchup, actually, while we're here. So we already know All Day Chaotic's list. Let me clear out some of these old ones. All right, so we already know All Day Chaotic's list here. We'll be seeing it again. I think that this list is really scary. But personally, I think that this next one we're about to look at is maybe the scariest one here in the tournament. This is the list that Max Lord is bringing, and boy, oh boy, I think it looks really crazy. He is running a full overworld deck with support being a big part of it. Or not full overworld, I misspoke. Borth Majar is here. But yeah, Frafto has ridiculous stats, like actually like crazy stats. And with the Staff of Wisdom, like they're going to be even crazier. He's low energy, but oh, he's playing a different. No, he's still got the Mega Roar. Yeah, he's low energy, but Mega Roar goes fucking crazy with him. 40 damage Mega Roar goes a pretty long way. Tartarak is here for a little bit of swift action, a little bit of Ring and Nareen. He is also running double Telekinetic Bolt here, which is a deck that I wanted to build because I think Telekinetic Bolt is so cool. But he is running it. I mean, if it clears both challenges. Like, it's dealing 20 and healing 10, so that's pretty sweet. Borth Majar is here up front with the Elixir of Tenacity. Hotan's back here with the Dragon Pulse. And then we got Zalik back here with the Dragon Pulse as well. Nadrin with the Magician's Lyre. One Melody of Malady. Or double Refrain of Denial, actually. He can afford it. He's got the music counters. Double Refrain of Denial. One Overworld Aria. Double Song of Resurgence. I mean, he's got all the music in the world. It's honestly a pretty scary music pool. But his attacks are crazy. Double Telekinetic Bolt, Sleep Sting, Skeletal Strike, Double Vaporize, Double Quick Exit, Double Spirit Gust, one Ectospasm, Double Delirium, Double Shadow Strike, Double Viper Lash, one Mega Roar, and 2 Flash Warps. I think his attack deck looks absolutely crazy. I think that he can put out some crazy, crazy damage. And, you know, the Draconish Threshold, he's got the Eye of the Maelstrom, Castle Pillar. He's doing some stuff all right. And I am super excited to see how his game plays out. Let's see. We're just going to hop in here. Oh, this is that same DoP match. Danian's on the back foot. Look at Zalik get in there. Let's see. Just dice now. This is that same game. The point of Chaotic isn't just the elemental attacks, but the stats as well. Oh, yeah. Oh, big time. Big time. He said, dude, I'm just thinking of a Chaotic D&D. It's funny that you say that. I'm not going to give any major spoil. I'm not going to put the cart in front of the horse here, but I've been working on something in the realm of Chaotic D&D. Not anything that I'm ready to release just yet, but it's in the background. There's stuff going on here. You'll see. I also have been thinking about Chaotic D&D quite a bit, and it's something that I really would like to bring to the community. That's a lot of high build cost attacks. It's gonna suck if he can not get any of the big attacks early. Oh, I agree. Yeah. I mean and that's the risk you run when you're running like that many like high build cost attacks, is you're gonna have a ton of zero cost too. Yeah, I mean, you gotta risk it for the biscuit, man. That's the thing, is I tend to play really conservatively, and like I'll really just put 0, 1, and 2 cost attacks in my decks most of the time. But then when I'm playing against somebody and they play like a Tainted Thunderstorm against me, it's like, well, fuck. Like, that's pretty good damage output. I get it. It all makes sense now. So yeah, it's high risk, high reward. You know, when you get the Mega Roar off with Frafto and deal 40 damage, like, there's no way that feels bad. You're like, oh, this is worth it. All right, they're in there. Let's get in there. All right, we didn't miss anything this time. This is going to be a big one. This is going to be a big one. And then whoever wins this one gets to face off against Taiga for the championship match. So it looks like All Day Chaotic is up first. Very curious. I mean, he gets the strike 10. He could just Oko Frafto here with Grook, honestly. He could do that. If he has like an Ash Torrent or something, like, that's just easy dubs. Run 2 cups to squeeze play to shuffle the attack deck. I agree. Yeah, I mean, squeeze play actually goes really hard in this format. It is it's an attack that used to be like a 2 of in like every deck that I built back in the day in like DoP block. It's very rare that squeeze play makes its way into my deck these days, but it's good. Like, it's great. Like in Odyssey, if I go into DoP and I pull squeeze plays in Odyssey, absolutely, they're probably going to be in my decks like all the time. Looks like we're having some technical difficulties here with All Day Chaotic. He's trying to get back in the lobby. We'll wait for him to pop back in here. Thankfully, there's no time limit or anything like that. What's one card that you guys like loved when you were a kid that was like your like a must include card, like whether it's in your attack? Oh, okay. I think they're just gonna remake the lobby maybe. Let's see. Oh, okay, cool. This is the one. Max Lord gets to go first. Draconish Threshold. I think. Oh wow. Okay, we got some damage going on. Stop playing around the time Silent Sands dropped. Yeah, I think that's honestly about right. I think that's probably about when I stopped playing it too. It is good, but I mean, like, if it was a zero cost, it would be an auto include. But the fact that you have to like commit one build cost to it just kind of feels clunky for 5 damage, like at max. So it can just be a little bit rough. Oh, that's crazy. You got Alexia in your first pack? Yo, I mean, yeah, you're a Danian player. You can't do anything else from that position. Oh man, they're 10 and 10. Dardamus takes it. Whoa. That's high octane, man. Double Torrent of Flame. Look at this guy. He's just got the juice. Okay, Borthmajar down. All Day Chaotix on the attack. Very curious to see what happens here. Now, the big problem... Or no, I guess it's not. I was going to say... Yeah. I was going to say the big problem is that he has to like win a double stat check and one of them's power, but it's not. I always get that mixed up. I always think Telekinetic Bolt was like an attack made for Borthmajar, but it's not. Yeah, Frafto, you're in trouble, man. You're in trouble, Frafto. In the lava pond. What are we going to see here? I'm assuming like a Torrent of Ash for 20 is my guess, but let's see. Problem was I couldn't get plenty of Danians with a good build until later. Yeah. I mean, Alexia is a very powerful card, but she's not like super powerful like in a vacuum, right? Like you need other pieces to really make her completely OP. Like if you watch like Odyssey Season 2, you'll see by the end of the season there, Alexia was doing so much work for me. But like if I didn't have like I don't know, one or two of the pieces that I had, she wouldn't be nearly as useful. Like she still would be, but you do need pieces to really make her hum. Blaze Barrage / Twister of the Elements. Let the ability to thin my attack deck. I'm with you there, actually. What is... It's, let me look it up. I think it's called, like, Malevolent something. Let's, Yeah, Malevolent Blast. I always like this card. I thought this was, like, a fine, like, zero-cost attack to run in certain decks. Especially like Air 5 or Air 10 or whatever. Like, it's not bad. Overworld Aria. Yep, that makes sense. That does make sense. That will help Frafto. It's kind of a waste, though, because you're healing when he has no damage on him. So, bit of a misplay by Max Lord here, but I get what he's trying to do. Okay. I mean, he does not have a lot of energy, so he's got to do what he can do. I get it. He is mitigating the extra damage from the lava pond, though, so that's a smart move. Oh, fucking Mega Roar. There it is, baby. There it is. Unfortunately, yeah, we do have Melody of Mirage for that. That's so sad. That's so sad, dude. Oh, we do have the Refrain of the Nile. Oh, I forgot about that. He can actually do that trick again, too. Oh, that's brutal. Yeah, I mean, his music pool's so good. All Day Chaotic has such a good pool of music here. Another Refrain. Wow, we're really blowing our load here. I mean, I guess it's good just to get all the counter spells out of the way. Does he refrain the refrain? Yeah, I mean, this is a burst of all time, dude. This is peak DOP burst. Wow, look at that. Refrain to refrain to refrain to refrain to melody to mega roar. Oh, that's nuts, dude. That's crazy. Oh man. I mean, yeah, Grook is still MVP. I 100% agree. He's the man. Wow, what a crazy burst. Holy shit. And it ends with no mega roar happening. That is unfortnite, dude. I'm still rooting for Grook. I love Grook, but man, the Mega Roar would have been so hype. You're burning your heals too soon, man. That's not gonna do anything, bro. You gotta wait till you take the damage, Max Lord. If it said gain, Resurgence would be way better than it is. But that's like Fedov's voicing, I think, is the gain. Yeah, you gotta burn another Resurgence there. That sucks, dude. He just went through all of his music in this fight. I mean, Frafto is like the main guy, so I get it, but like, boy, it doesn't feel good. It cannot feel good at all. The underworld damage output is just way too good. You got a scan of Mega Roar, dude? Hell yeah. Like in real life or like in Rewind? Can you get attacks in Rewind? I don't know, let's check it out. Let's see. Dude, I think I have a scan waiting for me in Rewind right now, actually. Yeah, authorize. Let's see. Do I have a scan? Yeah, Dubin. Yeah, we're quick little cut over to Rewind here, man. Just gonna go back to Mount Pillar real quick. We're doing a little scan questing in Mount Pillar right now. Can't even heal with Zalek anymore. No, you can't. Yeah, he fully blew his load. It's actually, you know what? It's closer than I would have thought. It's closer than I would have thought. The extra 20 energy from that Resurgence did matter. It just sucks that he had to commit so many resources. But, okay. I mean, he used everything, but I think he probably does. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I was going to say he committed everything, but I think he might actually win this one. Nope. Grook just hits hard, and that's all he needs to do. Wowie. And he almost even wins the courage check against Zalek. I feel like All Day Chaotix got this one, man. Taking out the Frafto and the Borth Majar so soon. I think Max Lord's deck was a major cook. I think his deck looks so cool. But, I mean, Underworld is pretty good. Yeah, Grookey Smash, super effective. Yeah, isn't that the truth, dude? That is absolutely the truth. It is always super effective. That's the great thing about Grook is he, Smash is always super effective. God damn, I love this guy. Alright. Tartarek is such a cool looking dude. I do love Tartarek. Skeletal Strike will hurt. Show me the telekinetic bolt, dude. I want to see you do the thing at least once. We still got the Song of Resurgence, and we still have another Melody of Mirage. So, unfortunately, I think it's going to be a bit of an uphill battle on that front, but we'll see. It's possible he just lets one through. Yeah, there's the telekinetic bolt. That's probably going to eat the Melody of Mirage, I would assume. Oh, just a Song of Resurgence? Okay. It's kind of surprising. But, okay, that makes it. Fair enough. He's got it on the follow-up. Got it on the crackback. Yeah, dude, I mean, Underworld starter deck, pretty OP. Not gonna lie. Seems pretty good here. Let me get some wine, dude. Let me get some wine. Let me get a little fill-up here. Daddy needs a fill-up. Dude, Grook is just soloing. I mean, like, actually. Like, Dardamus was in one fight right at the start, and since then, it's just been the Grook show, man. Even last battle, it was the Grook show, dude. He's so good. He's so good. I love this guy. in real life. Oh man, you got to start Rewind. Rewind's so fun. It can be kind of hard to keep up with. The only reason that I'm able to keep up with Rewind as much as I am is because I am in front of a computer all day for work, and then I am in front of a computer all day when I'm at home because of content creation stuff. So it's easy for me to just click over to the tab and check it. But Rewind's fun, dude. It's really fun, like exploring Perim and like scan questing and trying to get new locations, and it's cool, very cool. I'm gonna make a video about it here like sometime soon. Just gotta find the time to actually sit down and do it. Grook attacks Hotan. Let's go. The Grook show. He let it through. All right. What a good sport. Yeah, I guess gotta get the flame orb. Oh man, he put all his guys back in the starting position. That's so BM, dude. I used to use Mega Roar with Armageddon because it was the only attack I had that said to deal 40 damage. I mean, that's fair. Yeah, I mean, those are like the two attacks, right? The two big attacks from like DoP anyway. Or I guess was Strike of the Meek in DoP? I think it might have been. I can't remember. It might have been. Yeah. Yep, he's got it. He's got it. GG's, boys. Okay, we got one match left, man. We got Taiga versus All Day Chaotic. Alright. Let's see when this next lobby's going up. I'm itching to watch another one, man. I'm itching to watch another one. It's honestly it's been a hot minute since I've like spectated like chaotic games. Um I had fun, but I need to go snooze and have a good stream. Hey, no worries, buddy. Appreciate you tuning in, dude. It was good having you here in chat. Enjoy your nap, my friends. There we go, baby. All right, the finals. It's a climactic matchup, man. I'm pulling for Taiga. I'm gonna be honest. I love my Grook. Don't get me wrong, but I'm pulling for Taiga. I'm hoping that the speed deck can pull it out here. If anybody's gonna win, I want it to be the guy who beat me. That being said, All Day Chaotic's music pool is just so fucking good, dude. Double Danian Refrain, double Resurgence, double Melody of Mirage. Like, that feels, like, really tough to beat. Like, I don't think that I'd be able to beat it, to be honest with you. Especially when the attack deck is, like, streamlined to focus just on these three creatures in the front line. Like, it's kind of no misses on that front. Add a cat into Grook makes sense. Gigantopolis will give him a music counter, so that's going to count for something. Torrent of Flame right out the rip. Will hurt. But it's not crazy damage. Replay engage the enemy. Yeah, exactly. Alexa, play Despacito 2. Alright, Atacat taking a little bit of damage. What do you got? You got a Paralyze, you got a Velocitrap. What are we thinking here? Viper Lash? Yeah, that's not a bad place to start. Crook doing the easy 10. Nothing wrong with it. Yeah, the good thing about All Day Chaotic's deck is that he doesn't have any dead attacks. Like, it's either fire or it's power, and that's it. Paralyzed really strong here. If he has another one and he takes out the legend Grook right out the rip, that'd be crazy, but there's no way he's going to with double Melody of Mirage and double Resurgence. Yeah, there's the first Melody. It's good just to get them out of him. A trick that Taiga has too is he does have the Song of Revival if need be. So he can always bring back one of his guys. I think Gaspadan and Atacat both have Swift 1. So on like an emptier board, he can bring one of them back to like dive backline potentially. That can matter. Atacat 20, Rook at 30. Ember Swarm will hurt, will not kill. Okay, a little squeeze play, sure. Now I'm wondering if Taiga tries to keep Atacat alive here or just lets him go down. I feel like he might just let him go down to try and get the surprise with the Swift on a later turn. Maybe that's crazy, I don't know. Okay, he does Resurgence here. It makes sense. Makes sense. We get the refrain. Again, makes sense. Does he commit to the second Resurgence? We will see. Yep, he does commit. We probably get the second refrain here. I guess he is just trying to... No, he did not get the second refrain. I was going to say he's probably trying to bait out the refrain so that the Song of Revival can go off later. Okay. Ash Torrent is gonna hurt. It's not gonna kill. 5 energy left, I believe. I gotta go for like a Viper Lash or something here. Another Paralyze if you got it, I guess. Flash Kick. That's something. Ash Torrent will do it. I mean, that's fine. You got some resources out of him. There's no point in trying to go for a double Minor Flourish here. It's not worth it, man. Or maybe it is. I don't know. I could see the argument for it if you force him to either use another refrain or a resurgence or a melody. His music pool is just so strong, dude. I feel like I got schooled here with the music pool, honestly. We're in the Underworld City. Nothing good happens here. Cougar into Takinam. Takinam will win initiative, but Cougar's got to beat in power, especially with that Intimidate. That's going to be a bunch of free damage. I don't think things are looking too great for Taki here. Squeeze play out the rip is not the strongest opener, but could be good setup. Sure, Song of Treachery pretty good here. Yeah, makes sense. Good to do that so you don't get the extra damage from the Underworld City. I get it. Although I think it might have still happened because it was at Declaration, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, it's whenever they make an attack. Yeah, Taki's not looking too good here, man. Taiga needs to start doing some damage and fast. Frostbite's a good place to start. Okay, pretty dead heat here. Viper Lash, really strong. He's letting all these go through. He does still have the Melody. He still has double Resurgence. So he's still feeling pretty confident here. Paralyze, I feel like that gets negated for sure. But, yep, there's the Resurgence that just fades it. Did we already use? Yeah, both of the Resurgences. I forget what Underworld music Taiga has left. Is it like Melody of Mirage? Or, no, sorry, Melody of Malady? Is that what it is? Nope, I guess we're not going to see. Yikes. No, we do have Swift one on Gaspadon. We can take out Ublakun here. He did kind of give us an in to get in there. Okay, or we go Revival. Interesting to Revival here. I guess, yeah, Refrain Denial. I mean, we saw that coming. Did expect that much. Just get into Ublakun, man. Interesting. What did we get back? Oh, the Song of Revival? Okay, wow, he really wanted to do that. Okay. To what end? I guess to try and... Oh, wait, we brought Taki back? Okay. I'm very confused by this entire play, actually. That feels like that should have just been free Gaspadon dubs on Ublakun. Okay, we'll see what happens here. I mean, I would have brought back, like, maybe Atacat over Takinam. Okay. Inferno Ghost for Inferno Ghost. I love the damage output in this format. It's so funny. Just a lot of like 5 and 10 damage at a time. Power Pulsations. That does hurt. Velocitrap will do something. Is it enough? Power pulsations. It's not going to deal 20. Does Taiga have a response? You're all out of music, so I assume no. I guess you could Taki effect if you wanted to. I guess that's allowed. Okay. Shriek Shock would do it. However, probably... Oh, Mirage on Shriek Shock? Alright, that's funny. Okay. I feel like Taki does sack off Solvis here. That's just going to deal 10. Yeah, I feel like Taki Nam sack Solvis. It's probably the play. Still have 20E at that point. Hey, welcome back, buddy. It's hanging well. We're here in the finals, dude. We're here in the finals. It is it's a nail biter so far. Pretty much all run out of music at this point. It's just a big slugfest from here. There's one song of Resurgence left over on All Day Chaotic's side. He's trying to get that out of him if he can, but we'll see if it happens. Okay, Taki does take out Ublakun. I feel like Grook just owns her for free next turn, but we'll see. Nadrin moving up. Okay, big. Interesting. Toxis goes back. Where's Gespadin gonna go? He stays there. Okay. I mean, yeah, this is free Grook dubs for sure. Grook just eats Taki for breakfast. Speaking of, fuck, dude. Hey, I'd eat Taki for breakfast, you know what I'm saying? Shit. About to have me act up. Frostbite, pretty decent. It'll do something. It's not enough to really match the Grookster. Double Frostbite is pretty damn good, though. I will give him that. That is pretty good. Unfortunately... Oh, well, my Viper Lash pretty good, too. I was going to say, unfortunately, the 5 extra damage from Underworld City does kind of make it free. Yeah, there's a Song of Resurgence. He's just stunting on him at this point. You didn't need to do that. My man's BMing over here. He's having a bowel movement. Ectospasm for 10. Taki could sack off Toxis if she really wanted to. But I just don't think the damage is there to justify it. Yeah. Ash Torrent for 20. She did it. Okay. I don't think that you can put out the damage that you need to, man. I mean, 10 energy is nice, but yeah, Grook still eats you. Grook is like a fucking undefeatable monster with the backup that All Day Chaotic had. Honestly, he has like really been able to support this guy so hard. Gespadin into Grook is interesting. I mean, this will fade his first attack. Why does he have 45E already? Why did he take damage? I am confusion. Maybe I... Oh, wow. Okay, wait, what? Okay. Yikes. I was going to say, where'd Gespadin go? Holy. I mean, yeah, that's the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. That's the ball game. Wowie, look at that. Congrats to the champ, dude. All Day Chaotic, brother. All Day Chaotic. He came in here and he stomped us. He stomped us. Wow. Crazy work. Crazy work. Good stuff, man. Well, yeah, that is the finale of the tournament here for today, man. All day chaotic. Guillermo Allen taking the win, my man. Very impressive stuff. An absolute showing. I don't think Grook ever got defeated the entire tournament. Grook was just like a one-man army. That was crazy, dog. That was crazy. All right, man. Well, hey, thanks to everybody who tuned in and watched some games and hung out for a little bit, dude. Appreciate you guys being here. We're gonna try and do like one of these a month. I think is my plan. You know, this is the first one that we're doing. We're gonna for the next month or so work on figure out what the next one's gonna be. Do some deck building, schedule it out. I'll try and give more heads up next time. Because I think that I really just posted the day before. I don't think that I really gave any heads up to when we were gonna do it. I just had my brother's getting married. I've had a lot of stuff going on here recently in my personal life, but we're going to try and do one of these chaotic content creator tournaments every month, and hopefully in future months we'll be able to have more people show up than just 5 of us. But keep an eye out. I'll post about it in the future. It's something I want to keep doing. I think that that is a really fun thing that I want to keep bringing to the community. I hope that you all enjoyed it, and we might even, me and Johnny have talked about like doing some like viewer community tournaments in the future and stuff too. So if that's anything that you're interested in, reach out to me or Johnny. Let us know. It's something that we kind of want to do in the future. But yeah, I think we're gonna end the stream there for today. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope that you all had as much fun as I did. I have a blast playing and viewing these games. But with that, we are chaotic. Let's stay chaotic, baby. This is the year for chaotic, and I'll see you in the future for some more content.